Gen Z. We got the e-thots. We got the iPad kids. We got the motherfucking furries, man. Gen Z sucks. We're not good. We're terrible. And that's what I'm ranting about today. A couple things that I think of right off the bat when I'm talking about Gen Z is the dating scene. I feel like there isn't even a dating scene anymore in Gen Z. I feel like you're either like in a hardcore relationship or you're just talking with like 10 other chicks. You know what I mean? Like, because the online, you're just texting people. You're always texting people. But what happened to the romance, man? Oh my god. It's just, okay, that's probably my first point. Is just the dating scene is just messed up when it comes to Gen Z. Speaking of texting so much, the dependency of technology is getting out of hand. We're kind of like the first generation that grew up with like some technology that was like easily accessible. In my opinion, I see Gen Z as like 1997 all the way to like 2008. I don't count like anything past 2010. Anything past 2010 is Generation Alpha in my opinion. But for Gen Z, kind of the older Gen Z people, you know, we had Game Boys. I mean, I grew up with a Game Boy and that was sick. Every road trip, bro, I was gaming on Super Mario. It was freaking awesome. I could talk about all the good things about Gen Z and all the good things about what I grew up with, but this is a ranting channel. I'm upset because Gen Z pisses me off. I'm a tech dude. I always have been. I've always been into technology. I've always spent a lot of time on computers in particular. I haven't been as much of a console or even an iPhone guy. Obviously, I have a phone now, but I didn't grow up with a phone. But I did grow up with a laptop. And I'll admit, I spent a lot of time on technology, but I also spent a lot of time outside. I fish a lot, I hunt a lot, I spent a lot of time outside, sometimes just with sticks. I would play imaginary games, you know. I'd be in the forest. I had like a little forest near my house, and I would like pretend to survive. I'd have pot and pans out there, building little fires. When I was like 10, I was building little fires and like trying to cook stuff. It didn't work. That's probably why I got sick so much. And then as I got older and I met more and more people, I realized, okay, I could sit there and play video games for multiple hours every day, go outside, play soccer for an hour and a half because I was on soccer teams for basically my entire life, and I'm still better off than most people in this generation. It is out of control. These people just sit behind their screens constantly. Judah, that's a little hypocritical because we're all watching this on our screens right now. That is a good point. But still, I think it's really sad how people are so disconnected from nature, because as much as I love computers and video games, I think nature is so beautiful and so underrated. A lot of these topics I could probably make independent videos on, but for now I'm just ranting about Gen Z's affiliation with these topics. I think the lack of masculinity is a big issue because I think the world is really soft. We were given a lot of things on a silver platter. I'm not saying it's hard. We've had a lot of things happen to our generation, but in the grand scheme of things, let's admit it, everyone. We've had it pretty dang easy. And easy times create weak men. And weak men create hard times. And right now, there's a lot of weak men. And as you can see, if you just look around, we're going through some hard times right now. Speaking of weak men, cancel culture, which might not have originated from Gen Z. It's mostly the millennials who kind of created cancel culture. But it's the Gen Zs that allowed it. You know, I'm very disappointed when I look around. There's some 32-year-old cat mom out there that's complaining that I said retarded in my other video. That random 32-year-old woman, she can complain about that. That doesn't bother me. If she wants to complain about it, go ahead. Go complain about it. But the problem is that Gen Z allows that to happen. And I just get really disappointed by that. For some reason, the millennials... Oh, well, I gotta be careful. This is not the millennial rant. That's a different video. I'm just disappointed that the millennials successfully tricked a lot of Gen Z people to be like, yeah, wait, everyone should be happy at all times. Everyone's opinions should align with mine. Yeah, I should never be offended by everything. That's my right. My right is to never be offended. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It really is. This like cancel culture and super soft behavior has caused, well, you know, a lack of bullying. And the thing about bullying is the bad type of bullying is like, oh my god, hey, your dad died, haha, right? That's not cool. No one finds that funny. Not even me. And I have dark humor. But you know what should be bullied is if you're dressing up as a freaking wolf and trying to mate with other humans dressed as wolves. You need to be bullied, dude. How'd you last one day? If you had a crazy idea and you were like, oh yeah, I kind of want to be a wolf today, and you dress up as a wolf, that should be your last day dressing up as a wolf. I feel like grit is a very good word that people don't use that much anymore. And I think a big part of all these things is Gen Z does not have a lot of grit. We're not trying to get dirty, and we're not trying to put in the work. We don't have a lot of grit, and I think that's a big issue, and I think it causes a lot of these issues that we face. I think they're caused by us. I think they're caused by us, if I'm being honest. When I do my millennial video, trust me, there's gonna be plenty of content there where I just blame the millennials for a lot of stuff. Whether fair or not, it doesn't matter. This is a rant channel. I just rant about what I think. But as a Gen Z person, I need to make sure that I do clarify that a lot of the issues that we have has been caused by us and by our polarization. We are very polarized. And I kind of wish we stuck together more, but at the same time, I look at other people in my Gen Z, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be together with that person or that group of people. And I'm happy that we're polarized, because there's no way that we're going to ever align. And honestly, I don't even want to be affiliated with them because they're that dumb. Wow, okay, my heart is beating. I could rant about Gen Z so much. I will end on a positive note. The memes. Memes were one of the best things that Gen Z has done. Memes connect people in a way that I've never seen before or heard about in all of history. Religion is probably the closest thing. And I'm not saying memes or memology is a religion or anything, but the closest thing to the connections that Gen Z has with memes, and I'm talking about like the good memes, not like the not the beta memes, not the cringy memes, like the actual good memes. And there's nothing quite like it. And for that reason, I love Gen Z for what it is, but at the same time, I hate Gen Z. What have we done? I'm so disappointed in us. Come on, do better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, helps me out a lot. Enjoy this playlist of rants. If you guys want me to do anything in specific, make sure you comment those ideas below. And if I have strong feelings about it, I'll probably make a rant video about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.